What's up everyone, Greg's Gadgets here, and today we have an unboxing of the Apple 6th generation iPad that was just announced at Apple's education event. So let's go ahead and open it up. You can actually see the iPad. It's kind of in that profile view over here. You can kind of see the side of it. It's in gold, which is kind of like the pink color now. They don't really have a true gold color anymore. They got rid of that and just have the pink version now. So we're gonna rip open this plastic first. Once that's done, let's go ahead and just lift up this box to reveal the iPad. So we have the iPad right here. Let's actually see what's under the box first. Just get the boring part out of the way. So we have the lightning cable, standard wire, designed by Apple in California. How to kind of use your iPad, some Apple stickers, another one of, more Apple stickers is good for everyone, I guess. We have the charging brick. It is going to be a 12-watt power adapter, the standard iPad size charging brick that you get with almost any iPad. And that's going to be it for the accessories in the box. Okay, now that the boring part's over, we can just take a look at this brand new iPad, 6th generation. So this is the new gold color. This gold color actually hasn't been available on the regular iPad on the 5th generation before. If we peel open the plastic, looks a little different than rose gold to me. Maybe a little different. Yeah, definitely a little different. Maybe a little darker. Very nice color, actually, for a pinkish gold kind of color. It says it's gold. If you buy it thinking, ooh, I'm going to get a nice gold color, it's pink. Don't be fooled by that. You're basically getting a pink iPad, which is fine. This is the brand new color. You can see that we have the iPad 9.7 inches, front-facing camera. We have the home button. On the top, we have the sleep-wake button, a headphone jack. Haven't gotten rid of it on the iPad yet. 2 volume buttons, volume up, volume down, lightning port, and 2 speakers. They haven't put 4 speakers like they do on the iPad Pro, but for $329, you're getting a 32GB iPad, an 810 processor inside, so this thing should be pretty powerful. It's about the same as an iPhone 7. Let's go ahead and power this thing on and do a little hands-on of it. Okay, and after some setup, you can see that we have our iPad turned on. Everything looks to be running very smoothly. It's on iOS 11.3, so running very smoothly. If you swipe back and forth. It doesn't have Pro Motion, so that's one thing you notice right off the bat if you're used to an iPad Pro. It doesn't have Pro Motion, but that's only on the 2nd generation of iPad Pro, and honestly, it's not the biggest deal. You do get an 810 processor in here, 2GB of RAM. The screen is the same as the iPad Air 1, which means there's a slight air gap, but maybe you see it a little bit, but it's not a big deal. It's not like super laminated on like the iPad Pro, but it's not a huge deal. So for $329, you're kind of getting a really nice value here. 32GB, 810 processor. This is very, very powerful, capable machine. It's dirt cheap, $329. Well, it might not be dirt cheap, but compared to iPad or Apple products, it's actually not a bad price, $329, when you consider that the original iPad that Steve Jobs introduced in 2010 was $500, and if you count for inflation and all that kind of stuff, this is actually really the cheapest, most powerful iPad they've ever released, and it's a really good value. Weighs a pound. Cameras aren't too great on it. They're 8 megapixel, but on the back, and then 1.2 megapixel on the front. So one of the cool new features with this iPad is that it actually supports the Apple Pencil that was only available on the Pro model. So you can actually see that we have the Apple Pencil here. You can go ahead and use it to scroll the interface, but if you go into an app like Notes, you can actually just start sketching away and stuff like that. So let's make a note here. And you could just start, you could just start writing on the screen. So this is the same refresh rate as the iPad Pro, the original iPad Pro, not the iPad Pro 2, which has a refresh rate of 20 milliseconds. This has a refresh rate of 40 milliseconds, but even though it feels a little bit nicer to do it on the iPad Pro 2, it's still pretty much lag-free. Very capable. You really don't have any problems drawing or writing on it. Yeah, it's great that it's actually supporting the Apple Pencil, because now you can buy a very inexpensive device and you can actually use it for drawing, writing. It's really cool that this supports the Apple Pencil. Okay, everyone, and that's my quick unboxing and first hands-on impressions of the new iPad. Let me know what you think of the new iPad in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.